this is a dividend check for $7,209.29. Forgot to actually sign the document, so I ended up getting the physical check. However, it's cool because I ended up getting to a cool intro. Anyways, in this video, we'll be looking at dividend investing. We'll understand how to calculate our dividend payout and also how to actually maximize and getting the most dividend per year. Lastly, I actually have a little present for you guys. So if you're not interested, stick around. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to a friend, and with that said, let's begin. Alright, so back to basics. What is dividend? And dividend is essentially the disbursement of cash from a company to its investors, and this cash is normally dispersed through their net profit. Just to say thank you for being a shareholder in a nutshell, basically. You can normally find the dividend payout amount in the cash flow statement of a company's financial, and normally if a company only uses its net profit to pay out dividend, it has a relatively good dividend coverage ratio. If not, then they would essentially from their reserve cash, which need I say is not really a good idea. But normally companies will pull from the reserves to pay dividend if they have a particular dividend yield that they actually want to attain. So let's say 8%. However, if you actually want to learn more about dividend yield and dividend coverage ratio, I've already made a video on that, so you can check that out. But anyways, as it relates to dividend yield, essentially dividend yield is just a percentage representation compared to the stock price. And for simplicity purposes, let's say the same dividend check, just get trans. Let's say that trans was at $1, right? And they come out with news that they're paying dividend of 10 cents. Essentially, the dividend yield on that share would be 10%. Because simple calculation actually is really 0.10 over 1, I get 10%. So now for the gift part of the video, here is my gift. Essentially, I created a dividend yield calculator with some extra on it where you can use. So as you can see, I have $7,209.29. However, that's the gross. Remember, we're gonna get fee share, which is 15%, and dividend yield. I already put that into the calculator, so you exactly know how much it's supposed to do. However, we'll just jump to the calculator and then we can explain better. So, alright, family. So literally, this is some third time record this video. Recorder not working. Anyways, cannot work around. So this is the dividend calculator. Alright, this is the dividend calculator. What I also did was, whomever you want to share it with them can know where to get instructions on how to work it, regardless. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at is the sheet. This is look extra something that I said I was going to do for you guys. So this is the sheet, give or take. This is the sheet, and basically what this sheet does is basically just track every stock on the stock market and give it like closing price, changing price, PE ratio, 12-month PE, price to book, dividend yield, and for 2020 and 2028 too. This essentially was made from the Mayberry trade sheet, alright, and it's just this. I'm just convert it into an Excel document. However, do understand that this automatically updates every day. Whenever Mayberry change the information, this changes as well, as long as they open the Excel file. Alright, so there is that, and the main reason why I use this is like basically get like a gauge as to which stocks pay the most dividend, so you can like probably zero in on those. So if I want to say I don't want no stock less than 4% dividend yield year time, basically it will really highlight the stocks that pay 4%. And so, and although trans, this is 2023, it's not required as yet because you want actually input information. So give them a time and then it will come up. But you can have like a proper gauge as to which stock is like a decent dividend paying stock and so on and so forth. Plus them normally just pay it and like update it like every quarter, I think, or so, because some companies pay every quarter. But if you want to look back upon like last year, essentially the same thing you do and just click on which stocks you want. So say you don't want no less than 4% or so, then yeah, you basically picking, you know, SPL trends, you know, the regulars, and so on and so forth. Alright, so now to the dividend. Remember, on my dividend check I got $7,209.29. Alright, but how this calculator works, essentially I already do a drop down menu for you guys, so it kinda easier for you. I already do a drop down menu. Just zoom this up marginally more so you can see. So all you have to do, like how it's trans Jamaica we're going to use, you can press T, and then the amount of units I had as at that particular time was 38,635, and the weighted average share, as to explain that, the dividend earnings that they said they were going to pay was 0.1866, right? So as you can see, when you look at this part, it's going to literally show you exactly what I will be getting, which is what I got, $6,127.90. And also just conveniently put, say, the 15% tax already taken out. So this is what you're going to get at the end of the whole thing. Like this is what you're seeing in your account. Alright. The dividend payout, now we will talk about dividend yield. It really just means as a percentage of the stock price. And let's say for this particular example, we're just going to use the stock price as of the day of the dividend, which is $2.67. $2.67. You can add it right here. So $2.67, and you see that you get roughly 7% dividend. 7% dividend based on your stock price. But let's say you didn't buy the shares from the IPO and you just did buy them shares and you have up on it and you have that amount of units. You basically like a 13.23%. Granted, the figure don't change, but base compared to the stock prices that you got it at, you like get 13%. Plus, you know, the capital appreciation part. But this was just to do the dividend. It's not like a whole intuitive thing where you calculate capital gains plus dividend. Even though I do have that in my stock course, so the Excel sheets and my stock course have that, but this is just, you know, just for dividend calculator, and this is a free thing. So yeah. But in the event you want my stock course, can you reach out to me? The website will be up by December, so you can buy it without having to reach out to me. But for now, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Yeah. So this part now where you see, which is like this part now you see where it basically has show new current rate. This essentially just is like, let's say you've been to buy the shares over a particular period. So let's say you buy the first 20 shares that you had at $1.40, and the amount of units that you had to 20,000, and then like you end up buy some others at the $2.67 price mark. You buy the remaining 18,635. Alright, what this does, it give a weighted average. Weighted average means based on the price and the amount of unit, it is averaged out at that. You can Google weighted average as well, but the calculation is accurate. So now basically what you do is you can copy it, Control C, but then when you're pasting it, you're going to use the 1, 2, 3 option, paste option, and it's the same thing for the other one. It's the same thing for the other one. Basically, go to 1, 2, 3. So now you see that your percentage as like dividend payout is 9.25. And then, as we say, if you're interested in the capital appreciation part, it's like a true value of how the stock has been growing, or your earnings has been going for the last period, then you know you can reach out to me. So yeah, essentially that is the whole purpose of it. Granted, as I say, it's not just trends alone, because all the listing, all the stocks them, whenever the stock is updated, like new stocks come, it automatically come and then it automatically they here. So you know, it's a cool little drop down menu for you guys. But yeah, so essentially that is it for the most part. But yeah, so as I say, if you're interested in like figuring out which stocks are the best and so on and so forth, then you know what for the essentially. And as I say, what I'm going to clear it out, so you just press backspace to clear the
listing part. If for this part now, like for the numbers, they press 0 and they move on 0 and 0 and 0 and 0 and 0, and it will, like, leave it as is, clear everything for you, end up clear everything for you guys. So yeah, as I said, the mirror, it protected to affect the sheet and so on and so forth. But that is it. That is the video.
Alright, so thank you guys for watching this video. The link to the actual Excel sheet will be in the Telegram group that I have, which is Garth community. I don't really text in it. I just really send out information there so anybody can just meet and read there, so, or just literally just text and him something right there. So yeah. Also, I want to say thanks to Jamaican Investor. He's a TikTok creator and he does financial content as well. Essentially, he did something similar to it. I'm saying, I can do something like that real quick. And yeah, so big ups to him. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Garth Invest. With that said, love you guys as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and catch you next video. Peace.